I know, you're my everything, you're my best friend, you know that? I know. Can you believe I rescued him 6 years ago? We've been together for 6 years. That's like longer than most marriages. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? It is so full. Okay, so I have officially finished packing up the car. Benny is with me. He's gonna be sitting in the passenger seat. We are pretty full here. To go. Are you ready to go?
That might be number 2.
I started this channel because I want to connect with other people. I love storytelling. I love making art. I love self-expression and just being a creative being. And there's something so beautiful about video as the medium. There's just something about it. I look like a 90s dad, but that's okay. I love those videos where it feels like you're connecting with a friend and it feels like you're hanging out with a friend and you're just like able to relax and maybe put the video on either in the background while you're doing the dishes or even while you're like laying in bed. I have been posting short form videos, so like little videos on my phone for years, and I love it, love it, love it. And I love talking to each and every one of you and connecting with you guys. And there's something so magical about this wonderful community online that I love so much. And I've just been really struggling lately with making videos. I've been really struggling because, don't mind the sirens. Sometimes I feel like it's too late to start over, but at the same time I don't, and I feel nervous to start over. There's times where I feel like I'm running out of time even though I'm 29 years old. And it's like, why do I feel that way? Like, why do I feel like I'm running out of time? Like, I'm not running out of time, there is enough time. But it just, sometimes it just gets me. Like, I don't know if you guys ever feel that way, where you are trying to do all the things and it's not going to happen overnight. Whether you're trying to move up in your career, whether you're trying to, save up to move to a new city, whether you're transitioning to a different stage of your life, like these changes can feel daunting sometimes, and that uncertainty can feel daunting sometimes. But it's one of those things where it's like, I know it's going to work out. Like, I know it's going to work out, right? Just been feeling really vulnerable lately. Yeah, like I feel lost. I moved across the country. I wasn't really living. I was just kind of surviving or getting by or doing all the things that society expects you to do, right? everything from doing well in academics to trying to get a good job to trying to get an even better job, you know, and I had worked in like food service and went to school at the same time, and then just trying to move up and try out different careers and different things and trying to figure out what I like, right? You know, because we're so young, it's so, you know, 18 is so young to pick a major and it can feel so final, and then we're just still a kid, right? It's like a kid part 2, kid 2.0, right? And it's so much pressure that we put on such young people to figure out what they want to do, when I feel like life is all us figuring out what we want to do next. I don't know, I feel like that's just what life is, because I feel like no matter how old you are, you're going to feel some level of, I don't know what I'm doing, but also you kind of do, but you kind of don't, and it kind of contradicts itself. Am I making any sense? Am I just rambling on into the night? But I remember I was working this job and I fought so hard to get this job, and I got the job and I was so excited, and I moved to Silicon Valley, and at the same time I was actually miserable. Like, I was so miserable. I felt like everything in my life was out of balance. Even though the job was great, and it was awesome, but at the same time something was missing. And I think that taking that time to be alone made me realize, hey, there's things that are missing with my life, and there's things that I need to I gotta make some changes. I think that you can feel both grateful for the things that you have, your loved ones, your family and friends, right? And the things that you've accomplished, and you can feel proud of that. But at the same time, you can feel within yourself, you know, something's missing here. Something's out of balance, or I need to put more of my time and energy and resources into this other category of my life that maybe I've been neglecting, right? And that was kind of what happened to me. I left California, and I never thought I would ever move out of California, honestly, like long term, like, you know, maybe like travel around, maybe live in different places temporarily, but I didn't really imagine myself moving across the country. That was never something that I thought about growing up. I realized that I wasn't truly living. I was just kind of going to work and surviving, making food, cleaning, taking care of my dog, trying to take care of myself, trying to exist in the world. But I wasn't really thriving, I wasn't flourishing at all. I was just kind of trying to just keep going and trying to power through things. But I wasn't actually enjoying my life, I wasn't living my life, I wasn't really flourishing. And I realized that something had to give, something had to change, because you can't just go through your entire life doing what everyone tells you that you're supposed to be doing and not truly living for yourself. And I realized, okay, look, I am single, unmarried, no kids. I'm gonna start living for me. And I think that what it's going to do when I choose myself and to start prioritizing myself more, I think that that's going to open up my whole world. It's gonna open up everything and all these other opportunities. And I know that it's gonna work out, and it's gonna seem crazy to be established in California, have like this big girl job, ooh, right? This like big girl job, and then realize, hey, I'm not happy here. Like, I just need to try something else and pull the plug on this and redirect my ship, even though this is going to be a real pain to do so. And I'm so happy I did, because it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. And I moved to New York alone, and I love it so much. I love it here so much. I'm so happy here. I'm so much happier. You know, I'm just a really creative person, and I love being surrounded by like arts and culture and people from all different walks of life and backgrounds and philosophies and ideas. And I love New York so much. It's just a magical place, and everyone that I've met here has been so incredible, and I feel so grateful. I'm just so thankful that I decided to start my life over, right? And so I guess like kind of wanted to document that, and also the fact that I feel so vulnerable all the time and so lost. I don't know if you guys ever feel that way. It's like, when do we ever stop feeling lost? Like, when do we ever stop feeling lost? I would really love to know when. I love you so much. I love you, baby. Anyways, I'm rambling now, but thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope you have an amazing day. Sending you all the positive vibes.